name's Trey Lewis, and I did an interview with a couple of coaches, just talking about their philosophies and their different ways they teach the skills and the different ways they communicate with their student athletes. The first coach I interviewed was Brandon Reed. He's an AAU coach who coaches mostly 8th and ninth graders at the AAU level in the summer times. And we talked about his philosophies and how he tries to reach his kids. And one thing he said he tries to do is he tries to develop their long-term skills as far as their mental toughness and mental ability. A lot of times the kids he's dealing with are AAU kids, so these usually are the better kids at basketball, the best of the best. So their physical skills are, usually higher than their mental skills. So he tries to develop their mental skills to catch up with those physical skills. Mostly he deals with inner city kids, as I do, and he tries to be a father figure and a role model to these kids who come from different problems in their life, whether it be a single parent home or just different things they have to deal with. He tries to be a role model for these kids. He also says he teaches them how to be winners on and off the court, teaches them the right way to win, and he also deals with the aspect of teaching them, even if their shot may not be on that night, to help the team in other ways, whether it be playing defense or getting steals or just being able to do something else when your shot is not falling, because there's going to be nights where your shot is not falling, and he wants to help the kids, develop other parts of their games to where they can be an all-around player. He also says he deals with teaching the kids about just being learning different aspects of believing in themselves and not giving up. Dealing with inner city kids as well, they learn how to quit easily and then they give up on stuff. So he wants to instill that in them on the basketball court to where it rolls over into just life, where when the going gets tough, they keep going, they don't give up, and they strive to be the best they can be. He said he also communicates these things through giving confidence, through when he sees the kids hanging their heads, just giving them words of encouragement through practice and in the game, like situations where he encourages them. Also, when they're doing something right, he acknowledges it and praises them in front of the rest of the team so the team can see that they're being praised this way, and if they do the same things, they'll get this praise and reward back too. And the way that he keeps this going is by repetition, by constantly instilling this in their heads that they can do this and be the best they can be, and just instilling that confidence in them as well. Also, when he's teaching the technical skills, he usually says he physically shows them. He's a younger coach, so he can also still play. So where he shows them, he tells them how to do something, and then he also shows them on the court physically how to do it. A lot of times he says he also plays with the kids too, so he runs full court 5-on-5 with them also, so they see him out there playing, and that makes it more fun for the kids as well when they see their coach out there showing them how to do something, and just being out there with them, makes it more fun for the kids. I also talked to a coach by the name of Kalisha Lewis. She coached at the high school and college level, and she brought different aspects to it. She's been coaching a little bit longer than he has, and her philosophy starts with dealing with the players as student athletes and letting them know that they're students before athletes, and them playing ball is just an extension of them in the educational process in the school. They, as a coaching staff, instill positive values into the kids by holding them accountable for the things they do, good sportsmanship, things of that nature. They also say that they created a family atmosphere to where they have different team building things and different character building things, and they refer to themselves as family and are very supportive of each other in whatever they do, whether it be on or off the court. They also say they strive for perfection. When they say that, it's not about playing a perfect game, because that's impossible, but just being the best you can be out there is playing the perfect game. Just giving all you have and just leaving it all out on the court is a perfect game for them to be played. Also with that part is they want the kids, they want the either their kids or young women, they want them to have fun out there, to enjoy it. If they're having fun, that makes the game a little bit easier, and they can concentrate more on just getting the job done on the floor. Having fun is the biggest part of it. Also, she dealt with different responsibilities that she has, where at the college level she was assistant coach, but I got into she would scout other teams and on their coaching staff. They would alternate on the coaches who would scout the team. At 1 week, this would be this coach's turn to scout the team, and they would have the scouting report for that week for the team. The next week, it would be somebody else's, and they just rotated in that way. When she coached in high school, she was the head coach, and it was more so where she delegated things to her coaching staff with the scouting reports and the practice plans, where they kind of did it all together, and she was more of a delegator and, you know, overseer as a head coach. And she just, you know, had everybody had their own thing that they did, and they brought it all together as a coaching staff and brought it to the kids in that aspect. Also, when it came to different responsibilities, they held camps and individual workouts for the kids, and it was just where, you know, it might be 2 or 3 coaches in there with one particular athlete at a time, and just working them out individually, whether it be conditioning, shooting, dribbling, and just that's more something they did in the summertime to get the kids or the student athletes to be better by the time it got to years got time to the games. And lastly, she talked about her team goals, to where it was playing together, and never say I could have played harder. Leave it all out there on the court, give it all you have, and just be the best you can be. And you know, and it also led to them wanting to have success in their tournament in college, because winning your conference tournament gives you that automatic bid into the NCAA tournament. So just leaving it all out there, and you know, just having fun. And the most important thing that she told me, or that I took from what she told me, was just make the most of your opportunities. You know, don't ever leave any regrets, and leave it all out there on the floor.